In Greek mythology, Zeus shapeshifted into animals to interact with humans. In Egyptian mythology, they switched in between their human and animal forms to show power and divinity. Transformations was used throughout mythology to express their power, identity, and adaptability. And no one has excelled that than Loki. Loki, we all know Loki. He's in Marvels. He's in the Marvel films, in like every movie, almost every movie. He has a show, and he's in the comics. But our modern ideals have separated him from his original myth that he came from. But today we're here to fix that. So, according to Pro Edda, written by Storling, she states that he shapeshifted into a mare, a female horse, gave birth to an 8-legged horse, and gave that to his father Odin as a gift, which this horse is named Sleipnir. And according to World History Encyclopedia, Britannica Encyclopedia, he's been known to consistently shapeshift into a lot of things. And according to World History Encyclopedia, the art of transformation is not abnormal for them, and things kind of get loose in Norse mythology, like the animals, the monsters, the gods, all that, all the mythical stuff gets confused. And according to the Museum of Denmark, the magic and art of transformation is a way to centralize their religion and basically base it off of their world and stuff. But given the rising popularity of Loki, we must isolate him from our modern ideals, then explain the myth that I'm particularly talking about and then I will explain why is it relevant today. So, we'll start with the first point, right? So, Loki, according to the Britannica Encyclopedia, he is in an unusual point of view. He's considered he's considered an ally and an enemy, and that's because of his Asgardian and Jotun nature. He's not like his brother. He doesn't really have like a good positive thing. He's more of a neutral thing. He's not like courageous or strong or wise like his father. He's chaotic. I like to say he's chaotic neutral because it's really only in it for himself. Or I don't know who would be neutral, but it's in it for him, and he's deceptive. According to the Poetic Edda, he's known to shapeshift quite often. He shapeshifted to a salmon, he shapeshifted to a fly, an old woman, even a mosquito. But this mosquito is unrelated to this myth that I'm talking about. But now to the myth that we're talking about today. So during this myth, Odin got a vision of the future of his life. His life, and basically people around him are going to die. And this event is particularly called Ragnarok, which is the end of the world. So, in this time, a builder appeared and offered him a deal. He said that if I build this wall for you, that will protect you from this inevitable future that you have in this amount of time, I want to marry your wife, Freya. And of course, Odin's a little bit iffy like that. It's iffy because like, how you're gonna do this in a certain amount of time. And of course, Loki is like, just let him build the wall. He's not gonna do it. He's gonna break the deal. He's not gonna marry Freya. Trust me. I'll put my life on the line. And then Odin accepted this deal. But they didn't take into consideration that he has a very good horse, strongest horse in fact, and this horse is the only reason why he was able to build the wall that quickly. And Odin saw this, that he was actually doing the deed that he was doing in that amount of time, and he got a little bit scared that he's actually doing it because he doesn't want to lose Freya because of it. And now he's mad at Loki because Loki kind of put him up to it and kind of put his life on the line. So Loki said that I'll take care of it. Then Loki shapeshifted into this beautiful stallion that attracted the horse and distracted the horse into the forest. And of course, what they did in the forest is undisclosed. I don't know what they did, but the bridler was mad because he lost his horse. He believed he was sabotage. I mean, who wouldn't? Why would a random horse appear in Asgard now when he's there, right? So he went up to Odin and was like, hey, you screwed me off. You screwed me. And Odin was like, well, you didn't make the deadline. Looks like you're not going to marry Freya. And of course, the builder was unhappy about it. So he revealed himself to be a Jotun, which is a frost giant, if I haven't mentioned it before. And this frost giant is particularly powerful. I think he was one of the most powerful frost giants in Jotunheim. But our hero Thor came to the rescue and bashed the Jotun in the head, and it fell over. And I think it kind of almost crushed Thor in the process because how big the frost giant was is about pretty tall. I mean, it's frost giant. It's in the name. But sometime after, the Loki came back with an eight-legged horse, and everyone asked, where did this horse come from? I mean, who wouldn't? And of course, Loki didn't want to disclose that. He said, don't worry about it. But later, this horse became one of the most powerful horses in Norse mythology, and they named it Sleipnir, and it became Odin's personal horse. So, yeah. But the reason why I think this myth is relevant to right now is because the popularity of Loki. Loki is very popular, especially from last year when his movie came out, or whatever year his movie came out. I also believe that the Norse had something going. They were trying, I believe they made this to entertain and encourage exploring the unknown. But to conclude this speech that I gave, Loki has birthed one of the most popular animals into the Norse mythology, and I believe that the Norse mythology intended this for us modern day people to be entertained, to explore, and to have a little fun with it. Thank you for your time.